So I was watching the Xbox gaming show. It was absolutely amazing. They dragged on gears at the end, but overall, it was pretty good. They announced some pretty cool games. There was some cool indie games, but it was mostly just like AAA cuz that's what you'd expect from a bigger, game company. They would launch the bigger games and announce them. There's Minecraft Dungeons 2. I don't remember anything else. I'm not gonna lie. There was some cool detective type magic game that was weird. But my expectations were so high because PC Gaming Show was scheduled right after. And it's called PC Gaming Show. So I thought I was gonna see the best gaming show. The best PC games, just insane shit. And I went to watch it, and it was all indie niche games, like city builders, like pixelated, like super pixelated games. It looks like it had like one developer, and I don't have a problem with indie games like that, but it's called PC Gaming Show. Shouldn't you have the bigger, more hype games so that way you can build up like hype? Xbox Game Show had Metro. I haven't seen any of that. PC Gaming Show is still going on as I'm making this video, but something just ticked me off that I want to talk about, and it's insane that they allowed a game like this. A 45-second trailer that gives very strong hints of necrophilia. That is insane to me. That is absolutely insane. And on top of that, all the games were not very good. No offense to the indie games, they're good in their own genre, they're good in their own niche, but I don't think that niche fits with everyone. I don't think that that's a very popular niche, city builder games. That's not a super popular niche, and a majority of them were city builders or super small indies that didn't really have much hype riding behind them. There's not a lot of hype you can do for a pixelated game, like fucking dubstep behind just a pixelated character going. That's about a lot of the hype that you can get from a pixelated game, and you couldn't chat, so there was no hate. That was unfortunate. I loved the Xbox Game Show because the entire time, anything, what the fuck am I saying? Anytime anything would come on screen, people would be like, slop, AI slop, Call of Duty slop, Metro slop. That shit was hilarious. And I know they were being they were being humorous, and it was so funny. It was hilarious the entire time. And reading the chat was one of my favorite things. And PC Gaming Show, you have to be a subscriber for 6 months. 6 months in order to speak in the chat. That's insane. It's supposed to be all-inclusive, and you can't watch the people donating 300 euros. But anyways, aside from PC Gaming Show being kind of mid compared to Xbox and, Future Game and Summer Game, but you know what, we'll just roll my reaction. This was my reaction when I was watching it. And I saw this, the whole game show was kind of a flop, so I'll include that as well, and then I'll watch the Virtue and Sledgehammer, okay, on a game show. What the fuck? Anyways, here. Bro, I knew it was gonna be a city builder. Really? Oh man, guys, the games! I'm so excited right now! Bro, how is this a big world premiere? Bro, what is PC Gaming Show about? It's all turn-based games, fucking top-down games, simulation games. Bro, it's another indie game. What the fuck? What? Bro, what even is PC Gaming Show? What the fuck? This is so bad. That is crazy. That is insane. I don't know if that weirded you out. I don't mind if people do these weird ass games in their own time, but a whole ass PC game show that's supposed to be announcing like really big games, because it's called PC Gaming Show, is announcing a game that has high hints of necrophilia. Like, bro, you do not mainstream that shit, especially on a game show that's supposed to have AAA games and games that are for everybody. It was like, how often do you masturbate? So it sets the sexual tone. I don't know why the fuck they included that in 45 seconds. And then it's like, now what would you like me to do to your corpse? My corpse? My corpse is directed towards the viewer. Not only is it about necrophilia, but I'm the victim when watching it. Like, what the fuck? And it's on PC Gaming Show. What? Bro, what? A mainstream gaming show with 60,000 people watching, and they are over here talking about, what do you want me to do to your corpse? You like to masturbate? Bro, that goes so downhill. That went so downhill so fast. The entire time I wasn't really enjoying it. And once again, I don't have a problem with indie games, but I expected more hype, bigger games. And half the chat was having an issue too. There's two streams. There's one from the PC Gaming Show, and then there's one from GameSpot. And the GameSpot one had an open chat. And the entire time, people were like, what the fuck? Slop! That's what I want! I want to see people scream slop! It's funny. It makes it more enjoyable. And the humor on the show was horrendous. Xbox Game Show that was right before it set the tone. And they were just getting right into it. Just game after game after game after game after game. Slight commentary. Cool background. No LARPing. Not an insane amount of bad jokes, but no. Get to PC Gaming Show, they're over there sitting in the Mario show set and making bad jokes. Pulling shit out of a fucking cardboard box talking about games. So bad. So bad. No offense. But even in the Xbox Game Show a little bit, you know, they're not gamers. They're developers. They need to get gamers to make gaming jokes. They need to get gamers to make the game show, because they're over here talking like they're reading from a script. Hey, Johnny, did you hear about that one game, the one that has the telephone in it? Yep, roll the show. The future game show had terrible jokes, but at least it was pretty good. No, PC Gaming Show went out the fucking window. Terrible. Garbage. No offense. No offense to all the indie games on there, but I think it was the PC Gaming Show's fault that it kind of, dropped viewers. Xbox Game Show had like 200,000 viewers just on YouTube. Man, it is so much more enjoyable to just get the content that you come for, not the extra baggage, because it's good if it's enjoyable extra baggage. Like if they brought fucking Hideo Kojima on stage and he just started cracking jokes, that shit would have been based. But no, it's just some people that no one knows about. Well, I think so, because it wasn't very funny, and they're over there cracking terrible jokes. It sounds like they're reading from a script. They just need to do raw stuff, present the games as they are, present the games from where they come, don't make bad jokes. The Game Awards host does the best at that. He is very well spoken, and he doesn't try to make unnecessary jokes that wouldn't hit with everybody. He just presents it in a good way, and gets it out there. But no, I just wanted to bring that to y'all's radar, because that's weird. That is fucking weird. That's nasty. A necrophilia game trying to be made mainstream? That's kind of crazy. That is insane. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos on tons of different topics, such as Joe Bartolozzi. Anyways, peace out, Anites.